But the first thing we're gonna do, okay, we're gonna work on our canvas, but we're gonna use our markers first. Perfect. One more time around. I'm someone who loves working with my hands. You know, I love building things, you know, printing things, just, I don't know, like using that part of my brain to be expressive. Make some big shapes. Do some big shapes like this. And to be able to show that, you may make some little ones and share that with other people, and for other people, you know, artists or non-artists, to be able to maybe learn from that or experience something new, I think is just amazing. Okay, so you're gonna draw your teeth. What shape are your teeth? Are they squares? Rectangle? I'm Dana Sikkila. I'm a visual artist as well as an arts administrator, educator, and advocate. I'm a visual artist, so I'm practicing my own work and creation, but I'm the executive director of the 410 Project, which is a community art space. But then I'm an educator. I teach at Mankato State University. I'm on the board of our Regional Arts Council, as well as a board member for Minnesota Citizens for the Arts. So we're the organization that lobbies with the House and Senate to keep funding in this state for artists and arts organizations. As a visual artist, I would describe myself as someone who's working in a lot of different disciplines. I don't really like to pigeonhole myself into one medium. I started exploring ideas of installation and sculpture and paper and how those things can all work together into transforming a space versus the space to still stay originally what it is, and then artwork just goes on the walls. I think if the 410 wasn't in existence when I was younger, I don't think I'd still be living in this town, and I don't think I would be the artist that I am, or the practicing artist. So the 410 Project is a community art space that's completely volunteer managed. Just through the years, we've really developed as not just an exhibition space, but a community space where we offer classes for youth and adults, and teaching artists that there's more to being an artist than just making your work. You need to know how to display your work and how to be able to write about your work and to speak about it, and to really give people an opportunity to expand their career and their idea of who they are as an artist by helping move them forward into being successful and sustaining off of what they really want to do. Well, I would say the majority of the work that I do is not paid work. You know, so I always have a lot of people that come up to me, or when I'm doing interviews, they're always like, well, why do you give so much of your time? Or again, like, how do you make money, or what, you know, and I kind of got past the point that it's not about me. You know, it's about a bigger picture. It's about these other people. And that's what I'm passionate about. It's how do we use our talents and our passion to help other people feel that same way? We're trying to really connect with people, and so it was like, okay, what are my two passions? And I had biking and art making. So how do I combine biking and art making together? And I was like, well, what if I just like get on my bike and ride around Minnesota and talk to artists and collect their work? And so whenever we meet with artists, we collect 2 to 3 works of art. Some people won't even put their artwork through the mail, but they're like, we'll put it on the back of a bike and it can ride 400 miles through rain and heat and all that stuff, and collect all the work. We bring it back here and we have an exhibit of all the work transported from the artists' studios or homes back here. So we have the work on display, but then we also have a documentary, again, that's about highlighting the trip, but also these artists and what they do. I consider myself a workaholic. I thrive off of working, which is a positive and negative. I always say I'm a person of opportunities, so I'm always looking for the next thing. Like as an artist, it's like, okay, what am I gonna do 6 months from now? What am I gonna do a year from now? It's like, what I do now and how I place myself with applying for things or just looking for different opportunities or applying for grants, what I do now sets me up for what I do 6 months from now or a year from now. So if I'm not constantly doing that, I can't progress myself forward with what I want to do within my career. So it's really about constantly working, and again, eventually it will catch up to me, but right now, it hasn't quite yet, I guess.